Join us on this field trip that will talk about hazardous conditions in California, Oklahoma, and China, respectively. Starting with California, we all know that California is a great zone for earthquakes. But how exactly do these earthquakes occur? Earthquakes are usually caused when the rock underground suddenly breaks along a fault. With this sudden release of energy, it causes the seismic waves which help the ground shake. When two of these blocks rub against each other, they cause great force. However, it is not a smooth force. These rocks break on top of each other, and once they are completely crushed by the pressure, the earthquake occurs. As we can see over here, that the San Andreas Fault runs all across California, all the way down. Through history, we know that the San Andreas Fault is not actually a safe fault and can almost break at any point, open up, and then a great disasters could occur. In California, respectively, the strongest zones of earthquakes are usually found in the greater Los Angeles area, across Santa Barbara, Huntington Beach, even Los Angeles itself. Some even occurred in the San Diego areas, where it's closer to the beach and the seismic plates and tectonic plates move faster, which help it crush faster actually. And up top in the northern areas next to San Francisco and the Bay Area. Going across the map, we have now reached towards the Midwestern region of Oklahoma, which is our second destination of the field trip. So why Oklahoma City? Oklahoma City is a region and Oklahoma is known for its tornadoes. How do tornadoes form? Tornadoes form from thunderstorms. You need a good amount of warm and moist air which comes along the Gulf of Mexico going all the way up, and also from instability in the atmosphere coming from Canada all the way down. When these two meet in these regions, they form tornadoes. So which part of Oklahoma is known for its tornadoes? Oklahoma City, as we can see here, is known mainly for its tornadoes. And the reason why we know this is because it's known as Tornado Alley. So typically, these storms cross the border over the Rio Grande into the United States and produce tornadoes. Tornadoes occur most frequently in the strip of southern Canadian provinces that border the United States and come down. Let me show you 3 or 4 regions of Oklahoma City or Oklahoma respectively that get most of the tornadoes. Number 1, Oklahoma City. Number 2, the far region that borders the cornering states, and Oklahoma itself. Tornadoes are very bad for our environment because 1, we can never be fully prepared for it. And if you are prepared for it, the only way to escape it is to drive the opposite way of the tornado to not get stuck in its massive gusts of winds. Making it out of the continent of North America, we have now reached the continent of Asia and in specific China to talk about hurricanes, floods, and flash floods. So why China? As history shows, China is very much known to have flash floods and hurricanes. But why? Flooding and flash flooding are not restricted to any specific areas of the country. This means that certain geographical locations may be more prone to annual flooding or a flash flood from sudden rainfall or hurricanes. This being said, for many years we have known that China has a lake known as Qinghai Lake in the Qinghai region. So why is this important? This is actually important to let us know that once the heavy rainfall occurs or the hurricanes, the banks of the lake actually overflow, which cause the flash floods to occur. A flash flood is typically caused by sudden excessive rainfall that sends a river, stream, or another body of water out of its banks. The crazy thing about this is that it could occur in a short amount of time. And sometimes it might even take less than 2 to 3 hours for an occurrence to happen. However, they can also be caused by ice jams on rivers in conjunction to the winter or spring. However, this doesn't usually occur. The occurrence of this, for example, of the Qinghai Lake, is when the banks of the lake overflow which caused the water to run downstream into the streets of China.